JDS Properties. I wanted to take a couple minutes and real quick go over some of our St. Louis investment strategies that we're offering. We have a new investment product that I'd like to explain a little bit. It's a variation of something that we've been doing up in St. Louis for the last 4 years now. I'm sure many of you know we offer partnerships and multifamily units in St. Louis. The partnerships are basically on retail flips. What we would do is we would take you on as a financial partner, and we would go out and find the property. We would get under contract. You would provide the funds to close on it and to rehab on it. My crew and I would actually do the rehab work on it, and then we would list it with one of our agents up here in St. Louis, and then sell it in the retail market. Not a wholesale property, it's a retail property. So we're higher dollar than what we normally sell our properties for in Memphis. Usually around the 130, 140 range. And then we would typically split the back end profits. We can still do deals that way if that's how you're comfortable, but I think we have a new product now that would make everybody a little bit happier, and you would end up making more money on the back end. The way we do it, it's still the same process, but instead of us splitting the back end profits, you would pay JDS Properties a fee that would be split up whenever we start the rehab and then whenever we list the property for sale. It's a $7,000 fee, so that would be $3,500 whenever we start the rehab after the first closing whenever we purchase, and then whenever we go to list the property we would get paid the other $3,500. I have a couple examples here to show how much more money you would have made on deals that we've done in the past. We did a deal a while back at 2221 Arsenal in St. Louis, Missouri. It's in Benton Park, a very popular area in South City. I wouldn't mind living there myself. My partner and I, we bought the property for $23,000. We put about $55,000 in rehab into it, and a few months later we sold it for $128,000. After all the closing costs and everything, we had split about $35,000, which was a 50-50 split on that one, came to about $17,500 each, which came out to about a 22% return for the investor. If we were to do the flat fee instead of the partnership, you would have paid us $3,500 to whenever we started, and then $3,500 whenever we finished, and then instead of getting $17,500, you would have walked away with $28,000, which would have been a 35% return instead of the 22% return. So instead of $17,500 with the partnership, you would have got $28,000. That's, you know, almost $10,000 more. Example number two. We did one on 1907 Forest, which is in Dogtown, St. Louis, another very popular area in St. Louis. We bought that property for, I believe, $50,000. We put about $45,000 into it, and about 4 months later, we sold the property for $139,000. We split $24,000, so $12,000 each. And the investor made a 13% return in maybe about 5 or 6 months. If we would have gone the flat fee route instead of the split route, which is what we're offering now, the flat fee, again, you would have paid us $3,500 whenever we closed the property to start the rehab. We'd have sold it out of that $24,000 profit that was made on the back end. You would have then made $17,000, which would have been an 18% return as opposed to a 13% return. So as you can see, you're going to make a little bit more money on the back end if we do this flat fee rate. And we'll still be with you. We work with our agents. They're good friends of ours. We're in touch with them. You know, we'll list the property. We'll go by and drive by, you know, make sure it's still in good condition. We'll still be there for you until the property sells. So if there's anything you need up here, you know, we're your eyes and ears and legs on the ground up here. We'll do whatever it takes. We can also do this example of the flat fee. We've done this with a couple investors now. I'll give you an example. We just sold the property on 2900 South Compton. We sold that property. That's a fourplex. Each unit probably, we got it all rented now. We got 3 units rented for I think $550 a unit. The other one should be rented soon. But we sold that property for $105,000, which was a good deal. But if we would have done the flat fee route, we could have gotten you into that property for about $87,000, maybe $90,000. So it comes out that you're going to save quite a bit of money if we go to flat fee route on the multifamilies as well. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, about the fourplexes. I know a lot of people, you're going to buy and hold those fourplexes, and what the scenario I just described, you're going to be out of pocket $87,000. There are some ways that we can discuss about refinancing and getting your cash back. That's a completely other video, but if you would like some more information about that, give me a call. I'll be happy to talk about that with you. But anyway, if you're interested in doing some retail flips, we can do all the work for you. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to get involved in real estate, but don't have the time or the crew, don't want to come by every day and check on houses. We've been in business for 10 years now. We're more than capable of handling high quality rehabs and getting them on the market and sold quickly. Feel free to call me anytime. You can email me. I'm very easy to get a hold of. My name is John Skaggs, and I am with JDS Properties. You can call me at area code 901-212-7246. Thanks so much. Goodbye.